Have you booked your holiday air travel yet?
Whether you've already got your window seat or you're planning on buying it soon, you'll want to see which airlines have been naughty or nice.
Investigator Ryan Kath is live at KCI tonight with some advice to help you avoid bumps on the runway. Ryan.
And hey there, Mark. In a few weeks, a lot of us are going to be crossing our fingers for a flight that takes off on time and for luggage that arrives with us at our final destination. There are no sure bets in air travel, but we found a few ways to improve your odds.
Call it the calm before the storm at KCI.
We're bringing back lots of Christmas presents.
In just a few weeks, the airport could look like this.
So are you going to be flying with the family over the holidays?
Nope, definitely not.
But if you can't get to Grandma's house without hopping on a plane, we'll try to minimize the turbulence. By analyzing thousands of flights in the government's Air Travel Consumer Report, we compared everything from on-time performance to lost luggage to your chances of getting bumped. For starters, steer clear of Flight 6326 to LaGuardia. Just ask Claire McQuarrie, who'd planned to take the New York flight to a wedding, but found out it had been canceled.
Bad luck, I guess, yeah. Kind of crummy.
It might be crummy, but not surprising. Before Claire caught a bus to another terminal, we told her she'd pick the only flight at the airport slapped with a chronically delayed label. It's been late more than half the time, usually for more than an hour.
It was going to arrive around 10 o'clock tonight. Now it's going to arrive around midnight.
Tom Dunning was also on the canceled flight. The business traveler wasn't surprised to hear Delta and regional partner Comair were at the bottom of the pack with lowest percentage of on-time flights.
Well, I fly a lot, so this happens quite frequently with Delta.
But the airline is sky high on a different list. Vocal passengers gave Delta an earful, filing 248 complaints in August. Compare that to top-ranking Southwest, which only had 24 complaints, even though it had just as many flights. And here's something to consider if you're on a tight holiday timeline. Around the country, departures scheduled between 6 and 9 a.m. take off on time almost every time. Fast forward to between 6 and 9 at night, and the odds plummet more than 20%. Travel experts say the early bird is more reliable and cheaper.
The early morning flights are still available coming home because, of course, that's the least desirable. But I've still seen some great deals for those dates coming home early in the morning.
And what about luggage?
You just have to pray that it gets there.
We talked to Jennifer Ellis, who flew with her 2 kids for the first time and waited anxiously for all their bags to arrive on the carousel.
If our bags don't come, then it's hard to replace everything that we need for the little ones.
We found that American Airlines regional carrier American Eagle is the most likely to mishandle your baggage. It damages, delays, or loses roughly 7 pieces of luggage every 1,000 passengers, which is double the industry average. Just one more thing to consider.
It's more of a hassle than it used to be.
As you brave the holiday travel season.
And in this most recent report, KCI actually fared pretty well. Takeoffs and arrivals were right around 85%. However, when I looked at data from previous Decembers, those numbers had actually dropped down into the low 70s. Just an example of how holiday traffic can affect an airline's performance. We're live tonight at KCI. Ryan Kath, NBC Action News.